Varia, you can't be serious, right? It's just a little decoration of your form. There's no way it does anything.
I will have to explain it to you later, because right now we're in the middle of punishing this asshole.
Now time to grab you. What are you doing?
No, wait, what is he doing? No,
Now
don't you dare. Just imagine how much
Gem.
Sorry.
Hey! Wait, hang on. Let me feel the force of that energy. Okay, I needed that.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I know, he kept taking he took your gem nearly 2 times now!
There is a lot more to it. It's not just a gem.
Hey, I didn't fall this time! Well, it's probably because I don't have AG with me, I didn't fall.
Yeah, but at least it's probably better than using my sailor teleport for the time being until Fatal Error can leave me alone.
So I've heard. I've heard about Fatal Error, but I never encountered the guy, nor do I want to, unless by fatal accident. No pun intended. Lovely paintings here. Yeah.
Thanks. Yep.
Ooh, fire!
Yeah.
You alright though? I could tell that was a bit stressful.
It is, especially if you got an anti who's interested in your power and tried to take it and nearly kill you 2 times already.
Man, it's like 1 time's bad enough, but he did it twice.
Yeah, the thing is though, Alex, the reason why I get agitated whenever someone tries to screw around with the gem, because although, yeah, it's a replica of the Master Emerald, and it has the positive chaos energy, the thing is, it's still connected to my power. But also with my life.
Really? Oh,
So-
really now?
Yeah, something about the Sailor Scouts. If they do have a powerful object that helps them with their power and their life force, if someone screws with it, or if it's used too much, there's chances are it can cause them to end up powering off completely from their Sailor Scout powers, and a very strong chance of death.
Now that I mention, I think I've watched a couple episodes of Sailor Moon, and I did see the gems. I've always thought they were just little decorations. I'll be like, oh, you're this particular Sailor Scout, like this little thing right here is a little gem, like that, like represents. I didn't know it contained the power. That's the part I didn't get. So I guess it also applied to you as well.
With Sailor Moon, though, she had the silver crystal, and whenever she uses it, she does end up putting her life on the line. And if somebody were to break it when she has it, yeah, there are chances that she could die if misused or if broken. So, because I don't have the power of a civil millennium, I have the power of positive chaos energy.
Yeah.
So that's why with those moments where Vortex tried to take it, if he succeeded, he could have killed me. Though, the first time, I had to use an attack that I had never used before.
What would that be?
I call it the Chaotic Explosion. Nothing like a Chaos Blast. Because...
Really?
Because I had to use all of the Chaos energy within it to try and push him back. Good news was, I was able to live. The downside was that it knocked me out of my super form too.
So it's like a last resort move. Makes sense. That does make sense, but what made Vortex go after your gem? That's the thing I don't get.
Probably because he was hungry for power and he was able to detect the power within it.
Funny how he's my own anti.
Yeah, initially, I was just only trying to go after him because he was causing trouble at Tropical Resort. Wasn't able to detect on who he was, but as soon as I saw him, I knew he was your anti because he also had the quill, but however, he had the attitude of an asshole.
Question, what was the colored stripe?
It looked like that it was green, I believe.
Scourge. But he shows more Sanctum and Steel, so obviously he has more attitude of those two compared to Scourge. But obviously I think the Scourge side of him is just the power. Whereas Sanctum, he's like all tough and all that. And Steel, you can already guess it because you know he did that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was uncomfortable, because even during battle, he decided to mess around and kept trying to get behind me, saying, oh, you're not protecting yourself from the back, and then he messed with the ponytail, threatened to cut it off, all the while commenting on my butt.
Still gross.
That is. Ugh. Especially because he's the anti of my little brother. Ugh. No Sweet Home Alabama here.
Yeah, absolutely not. God, I hate that. I mean, I can look at my girls all day, but not yours.
Seriously, because one, you got a girlfriend. And two,
yes,
you actually call her your girl and not your bitch. Because you called her a bitch, I would have smacked you upside the head.
Exactly. That's our private time, but anyways.
I don't even know that. Anyways, moving on.
Anyways, but, well, if he did had a girl, did you pick up her name? Because then maybe I can actually screw with him.
Let's see. Well, apparently, he kept making comments about having multiple girls. Though there's one name I was able to read out of him. Someone by the name of Stella.
Stella. Yeah, I don't know anybody named Stella, besides, generic names from, the other movies of my world, and the ones from here. Other than that, I don't know anybody by the name of Stella.
Yeah, me neither,
But whoever this Stella person is, it's probably the thing he cherishes very much. So if I take that away, that can mess with his head.
Maybe.
I'll probably give him a taste of his own medicine, just so that he can feel the pain that, well, you technically went through.
Yeah. I need a moment.
And also another thing I would like to mention as well. And if I did such thing as that, Chris would kill me. Literally.
Yes, he would.
And that is the last thing I want.
Yeah, but anyways, I need a moment. Sorry, just a lot has happened, so don't worry, I'll be back.
Okay, you do that. You do that. I'm gonna go take a look around the place.
I'm guessing you have detected it, Lady Tikal?
Felt as well. I was quite horrified.
Yeah.
Connection cement strong sailors. Your pain has now become mine.
That is a very strong connection. Though, at the same time, looks like people are after my power.
Don't go in the fire. I don't want the place to burn up.
Force would. Anyone with power in this world becomes a target villainous forces. You should know. Don't worry, Peace. This does not make me regret my decision. I chose you for a reason.
Shoot. Okay, there we go. Okay. Almost broke that lamp.
Or that noise in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
It's just my friend Alex,
He sounds goofy. Does he have a girlfriend?
He is goofy, and yes, he has a girlfriend.
She's probably in for a rough ride. Anyway. I can make jokes too. There's that smile that I've always loved to see.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least I know you can be able to make jokes there, Lady Tikal, but...
Good. Lady Tikal.
Well, hey, I gotta show some respect somehow.
Aw.
Boop! Nope! Boop.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Don't worry, Sailor. But I do want to ask, though. I almost said my student, but I don't know if that's a proper term. Unless you want to be seen one.
Well, it's all up to you, but anyways, what were you about to say?
I was going to say, I hope that the gem isn't causing you as much pain as I feared it would, because that's the sacrifice that one makes when having a special title bestowed upon them where power becomes a major player in the game.
Well, it was only just the one time where someone tried to take it. Though, thankfully the failsafe was succeeded. So, but at least on the bright side, I think there's just only one individual that tried to do so.
Well, whoever it is, you must not let anyone touch or steal that gem.
Right.
I assume you know what will happen. I was afraid to tell you, mostly because I knew you were smart enough to figure it out on your own. But at the same time, I was afraid to let you figure it out on your own because I was afraid that anger and fury ruin purity that was bestowed upon you.
Don't you worry. I kind of figured it out after a few days, though. At least, like I said, been making sure I take care of it. And so far, like I said, only one individual pretty much had the guts to try to take it, while others, if they see it...
Who is this dreaded individual? I must know.
He goes by the name of Vortex. He is from Moebius.
Moebius? What? Hold on.
It's an
what does he look like?
Moebius.
No, I'm well aware of Moebius, but what does he look like?
Black hedgehog, has a green stripe on one of his quills. Pretty much looks like he's decked out in some weird attire and is wearing a metal plate on his chest. In other words, like my friend Alex there, he is a fusion of Team Anti-Triple S.
Triple threat. Oh dear. Sailor Peace. It pains me to say this, but there are more details about this monster that you are yet to understand. Starting with where he's actually from. But it's something I cannot say.
Well...
Must be careful here.
Yeah, nevertheless, I'll see if I can find out more about this guy. And try to see if there is a way to try to... put him in his place once and for all.
Again, dear, must be careful. I chose you for a very, 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 very strong reason. And I don't want anything to happen. As the Sailor Guardian of Moebius, that gem... I hate to sound like a mother, but it's not a toy. And no one, not even your friends, should be able to touch it. Only you. It's meant for you and only you.
I understand.
Must guard that thing with life. Like how I guard the Master... Well, Knuckles was supposed to be guarding the Master Emerald with his life, but... I don't know what he's doing nowadays, but... no offense, but I've been doing a better job at guarding the Master Emerald from the inside than he is at doing it on the outside.
Well, that's Knuckles for you, but... Though I do understand what you are saying, I will make sure that this gem is protected, and that no one touches it or tries to take it away.
Good. I don't like being and sadly something I couldn't help but inherit from my father, but... Remember, you are the server of this gem. No one else. Not your lover, not your siblings, or those who you see as siblings. It's a harsh reality, Sailor Peace, but... sometimes you have to be blunt. Keep unwanted hands off of that gem. Hope you understand.
I understand, Lady Tikal.
Cement my trust every day further, Sailor Peace. I know you will not let anyone down. My faith in you grows stronger every day. And if you need another way to connect, just ask me. I will be there for everything.
Okay. Let's
But
try.
anyways, I'm gonna go check on my friend, make sure that he didn't, try to make a mess in there.
Ice punch. Fire.
I think he already did, because I heard him squeak as if the dog bit him or something. I do not know. He seems like he's a bit of a... what's the word? Klutz? Or a maniac? Like in a playful way?
He's a bit of a dork, but hey, he's got a good heart.
I can sense that with him. He's very pure of heart, but he's clearly got his mind in the gutter sometimes. Keep an eye on him. I get the feeling he'll probably trip over his own two boots at some point.
Most likely.
Like right now, I hear it.
Yep.
Well, don't let me keep you waiting. Go have fun. Live your life.
Oh. Oh.
Guess I can still activate. Just
Take care of myself.
You too.
fire punch, ice punch, punch, ice punch.
Sorry about that. Why are you Super Saiyan Blue?
Sorry. Sky Blue. Yeah, I'm just testing out my fire and ice punch just to make sure they're still working perfectly, and they're good. Wanted to make sure they still stay in blue, and they do. Just a lot more faster, but a lot less weak.
You weren't messing with
You
the
know,
cats
'cause-
now, were you?
I was for a bit, but I was throwing that chicken around. But I was trying to make sure not to destroy those things. I almost did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I did check out the aquarium. Also, I question this. Why?
Those aren't mine.
Previous owner?
That and you know I have 5 kids.
True.
Mm-hmm. But
I
anyways.
still want to figure out where Vortex is actually from. People are throwing a lot of weird theories as to where he's actually from, but I need more
Yeah.
confirmation.
Well, I'm gonna try to figure that out myself as well, because if he's gonna be going after my power, then chances are that he will try and use my power to cause more chaos upon the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since... especially the first time when he tried to take it and I had to use that attack. Well, I wasn't the only one that was affected.
Really? Who else? I mean, you told me it was only just you and Vortex. Who else could have been affected?
Remember how I told you about how I was granted guardianship in Mobius?
Yes, I remember that.
Who was it that gave me the title?
Oh. I see.
Apparently, it seems that the closer I'm getting to be able to learn these chaos abilities, as well as being able to use the super form, the stronger my connection with Tikal is growing.
I see now.
So, but, though, I'm gonna have to be instating a new rule when it comes to my super form. No one, and I repeat, no one touches the gem.
Got it. Hopefully I'm able to still feel a positive energy. That's at least one thing I'm hoping.
Especially because if someone tries to use this otherwise, then it could be the end of all Mobius as we know it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Then I gotta take down Vort. Either take him down or put him out of his place.
But otherwise,
or if it worst case scenario, put him on a commission for a good long while.
Yep. All I can say is we need to learn more about this Vortex guy, because although
We do.
right now the only things that I could be able to tell from him is obviously who he's fused with, and well, as well as his attitude, his cockiness, the name of one of his girls, and also plus him just going after power.
Yeah. Although I do want to figure out his girl, because if we take that away from him, that can really screw with his head, and that can really drive him crazy. If there's anything I've learned in being a Mobius, being a Mobian, or pretty much in general, you break somebody's mind, they are just the most vulnerable they'll ever be.
And it's not
so
just
if
the
we
girl.
take away, what else?
We also need to figure out who his allies are, who he's in cahoots with. Because
Exactly.
if his connection with his allies are just like with your connection with yours, that could also really screw with his head.
It will. But a lot of people have told me I've had an anti. I only half believe them because either they were trying to bullshit me or they were really telling the truth, and they were right all this time.
Yeah, I keep hearing rumors about me having an anti until Chris and Overkill were able to confirm it, as well as you, when she had did her rampages and started attacking cities and forests.
I'm ever forever grateful for Noella. If she was not there, I probably would not be standing here right now.
Yeah, I'm glad that at least Noelle
Thanks.
was there too.
Thanks to her, not only was my quill able to heal up better, but I didn't have sensor beams with me because I didn't think that threat was so big. I thought another anti. Okay, let's just kick their asses and then job's done. Because most of my antis over in my world, they're just easy. They're just like pawns. Like, they show up, well, except for Steel. Steel puts up a real challenge. But everybody else, easy work. So I'm like, okay, another anti. Time to kick their asses, and bang, job's done. When I saw you, I was like, okay, this could be tough. But hopefully this should still be easy work. That was my cocky side coming out.
Yeah, I think that the only anti amongst Vortex I have met was Scourge, but I don't think he's fused with the Scourge I was thinking of. Because the worst that Scourge did was just sing the Sailor Moon theme song to my face. And put my name in it.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, but... Yeah, but thanks to Noella, I'm forever grateful because... she's the reason why I'm still standing after that fight.
But
it was a brutal fight.
Yeah, but in the meantime, because of all these threats going about here, we definitely need to keep the antis on our radar, because if they're causing chaos on this planet, then we need to kick them out. And
exactly.
All I could say is if we can't get enough info on Vortex, there's one thing I can do to him when we get him weak enough.
What would that be? And what would that be?
Banishment.
Just like that other person. Kinda forgot his name though.
Furio.
There it is.
especially.
I remember him.
Yeah, especially because turns out the banishment process is kind of interesting. Because from
In some aspects.
Yeah, because obviously from what you just saw me open a portal and pretty much gave him instructions to leave and not come back unless he has death wish. The thing is, what nobody else has noticed is that right as soon as he passes through that portal, a seal is put upon that person's heart.
Ooh.
And if they break their sentence and they come back to the planet, they suffer a very severe heart attack to the point where it feels like exploding and they drop dead.
Shit.
Well, like I said,
Damn, that's a lot.
It's a sentence, so it can vary, but with Uriel, pretty much because he was a lackey, I did say it was indefinite. But and even to the point where even if somebody tries to screw around with the seal, it can cause pain for them if they try removing it themselves, or if they get somebody else to remove it. Wow.
Yeah.
But if I give them like say a 2-year sentence, then the seal will disappear within 2 years. But if it's a life sentence, forever.
Not going away.
With Uriel, I put it as indefinite because although he had given us details on who sent him and what his purpose was, apparently some told me that he might be able to change, he might not. But he at least took my words like I said, at least he took my words seriously.
Yeah. Well, with Vortex, it's gonna be a whole different story.
Right now, all we can do is just pray that he doesn't pop up again, but at the same time, it'll give us enough time to at least learn about this guy and see how much of a threat level he is.
Yeah, and figure out if he's also a Saiyan just like I am. Because he did say he didn't need forms, so we can tell that he obviously doesn't have a form, but he relies heavily on his armor.
Well,
He relies that heavily.
At least we know his weakness, his armor. It may be his strength,
Yeah.
but you're able to pierce right through it.
Yeah. Apparently, I remember Vegito telling me that my sword will be used as something, but he wouldn't tell me yet. Could this be the reason? That if I did have an anti, I would pierce whatever he had? Because technically I am the counterpart version of him?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, whatever the case, at least I now know that his armor can't be pierced by my sword, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
But,
And you are still a fluffy little Saiyan, huh?
But, man, I think I can find one funny thing. If Chris does run into Vortex, oh boy, I want to grab you and grab some popcorn because that'll be an entertaining show.
Yep, all I can say is that if Chilled thinks that, he got the ass beating of a lifetime by Chris after Chilled possessed me by accident, wait until he finds out that this Vortex guy tried to kill me on purpose.
Yeah, and did that.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, nobody touch. That's why I said no one touches the ponytail, and no one looks at the butt except for Chris.
Yes. Okay, the ponytail thing, I will still mess with that every now and then. Right now, I'm gonna chill on that because of what Vortex did, but I'll still mess with it. But obviously, you know me, I look through here. I don't go directly behind, because obviously that's the place, and like I said, Chris will kill me if I do that. Literally.
Yes. But...
But... Did you get a message from Zoe? She messaged both of us.
Oh. What's up, Zep? Let's see what's going on with her.
Come Come to my house. We've prepped the dinner. AG's waiting along with Chill. Why do you also need to bring Varia? Because she is my mother and because I want to. Typical Zoe.
Oh, that's Zoe for you.
That's my big sister. She can be a pain in my ass sometimes.
Yeah, well, she's also my daughter.
Yes.
And she still has a lot to learn. But at the same time, at least I know she has a good appreciation for cake and coffee.
I have teased her with chocolate cake and she hated that because I'm like, this is mine, and she's like, give me chocolate cake, and I'm like, no, because for one, I bought this cake, so this is not yours.
You should see how her and boyfriend can be whenever I have the two of them over for dinner. They won't stop fighting over cake.
Oh god, kind of like me and AJ, we don't stop fighting over the Oreos, especially when it's mega soft. Trust me, it's like World War III. It's like World War III, but just two people.
Well,
Alright, well,
you still love each other anyways. I'm sure you two make it up in some one way or another.
yes, we do, but not in the way you think.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Anyways,
Alright.
let's head on over to Zoe, shall we?
Yeah, might as well. She prepped us dinner. I better pray to God she doesn't have chocolate cake, otherwise... I better pray to God boyfriend's not there, otherwise... World War IV.
Yes. Alright. Alright.
Here we go. Let's go. Woo!
Woo!
Also, I heard those snarky remarks, you fucking asshole.
Yes, I did.
I heard those remarks, you asshole.
It's weird hearing a guy call a girl that, but you won't deny it, baby.
I will
You see what I
say
gotta
this.
deal with every day?
I will say this.
Yes.
I'm still recording right now. Thanks for the bloopers.
Oh my god.
I regret nothing!